Hi, hello there. Hi, Il. Hi, Dave. How you doing? Happy to see you two here. How's the week going? It's only Tuesday, and I'm going to try to make the most out of the week. Thank you, buddy. Hello there. Hi. Tired? I feel that. I am so incredibly tired. Hey, Il, no need to congratulate me. Congratulations. He did most of the work. Hi, Weekend. Hello there. Happy to see you here. Welcome to today's stream. Thank you. Anyway, so I don't have like a lot to share today. I'm a little bit tired. Mood's striking, like incredibly. So let's just go to the art scene and start working, shall we? Let me move things around so I got a good view. By the way, thank you all for being here. You really don't know how much I appreciate that. And actually, we can start on something real cool today. We are going to be working on asymmetrical parts. Like for example, this arm is okay, but this one has very different things. And the shirt is different too. So let's work on that already. First thing I will do is duplicate the body to have like a backup. And hide it, and now we can actually work on this one. Hey, we got Dave's official theme. Dave Core, exactly. So yeah, let's see. First thing first. I think we should start with the arm, because it's going to be easier than the torso. And I think we will actually add a couple of different cuts in here. Something like this. And they are kinda together at the bottom. Something like this. And this should be where this cloth is. Yeah, it's your theme song. Whenever it sounds in here, I just think of you and all of the Final Fantasy conversations we've had in here. Alright, so doing something like this, we get a nice shape. But we will also give it some three-dimensionality. Like for example, here we go. Something like this. And same with this side too. Hey, I will give you that the Gunblade is more original, but nothing beats the Buster Sword in terms of design. It's such an effective and simple design It just works so well. There we go. Getting something here that looks nice for this part of the arm. And we can now, of course, make this a sim. And now for the other part of the arm, this should be interesting, to say the least. Because we got this part in here that should be over here and way bigger. So I will just make the arm the correct size. Like this is just the arm. Something like this. Maybe this we can hide in here. Match by distance in here too. Something like this, and then we can actually add our cuts. Like we got this big shape in here. Hey, thank you, Tsunami. Hello there. Happy to see ya. And let me see, this should be way bigger though. We can actually make something like this. Maybe this can go a little bit lower so we can actually give it more volume. And then we got this part. And I think what I will do is just slightly give it a bevel and make this bigger. So we got the whole shape. It can be a little bit smaller, something like this. There we go. We got more or less a good shape in here. We also have some bandages that will probably start over here. Alright, with this we got the arm itself, but the hand also has some differences. So we will make this bigger, make this bigger. Oh, of course, this is not working because we need an extra subdivision. Again, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit low energy. Things have been a little bit weird lately. There we go. So with this we got the whole globe thing. And this can come inside. And of course we actually add some seam in here. I'm thinking maybe this can come a little bit like this. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. How's everything going for all of you, by the way? Alright, let's see what should be next. Maybe this could be a little bit bigger though, now that I think about it. Well, this can have a little bit more volume. Yeah, better this way. So I think I will work on the arm first. Hi Tsunami, hi there. And yeah, we can work on the torso afterwards. So these two come over here. Immediately in the middle. And first things first, we need a texture for both the cloth and the little bow thing. Let me see, there we go. Now that we are in A Sprite, we can actually, I think we will copy this one.
Intercepted a transmission from Little Norwegians that says this.
Oh, let's see.
Did you see the Pokemon Direct today?
Oh yeah, I did. It was a little bit underwhelming. I don't know how to say it, but aren't Pokemon games lately looking like they are trying the bare minimum? But yeah, Mega Dragonite is cool. It's a little bit goofy. My fucking god. $35, the Pokemon Friends. I thought it was going to be free. Like, it looked like a very simple free game for kids. I seriously don't understand the Pokemon Company, I have to say. Okay, so this one is half yellow, half white. So I will do something like this. No, seriously, I don't think I will buy Pokemon CA because it's looking pretty low effort. And it makes technical decisions that baffle me, like using low resolution normal maps instead of more stylized textures. Alright, there we go. This part should be white. I know we can make another version here with the other colors. Hi Brianna, hello there! Happy to see you here.
Yo Molgato, drink some water.
Drinking water, you got it. There we go, I got confused again with the colors. Hey, thank you for the... Let's see, it goes in the same place as the yellow. So we will do something like this. Add a little bit of tone shift as we go down. And maybe this is like too much of a range, so we kinda soften it up. And with this one I think we can use a lighter tone for the highlights. There we go. There we go. I've been meaning to play a mystery dungeon game for a while, but I really don't know which one to start with, and I heard that they are pretty tough. Let me see. Let's flip the normal so we can see how it's going.
Intercepted a transmission from TGC_Dave that says this. Bring back Pokemon Conquest.
Wait, I haven't heard about that in a long time. This year made a spin-off for just one game. Let me see. Yeah, this one is opposite of how it should be. There we go. So with this we got like both of them, but the way they are done, they are kinda intersecting each other, so I will rotate it, just kinda move it around until it works. A little bit better. There we go. Yeah, I think this kinda works. Maybe I need to set the cursor in here. Yeah, something like this. There we go. Red Rescue Team. Okay, that makes it easy. I think that was on the Nintendo Switch Online thing. Okay, so next we go in the same order of colors. And it's like on the long side, right? Yeah. I think it'll actually make it 3 pixels each. Here we go. The non-binary flag is a really interesting one. Such a combination of colors. Well, I'm sorry to bring this news, but the new Pokemon Stadium is Pokemon Champions and the minigame is a gacha. At least that's what I got from their explanation of how getting Pokemon if you don't have Pokemon Home works. Oh, that reminds me now that I see that emote tsunami. I think the non-binary visibility day was last week and I kinda noticed it a little bit late. So consider this a belated Belated congratulations for it. Just happy belated non-binary day. Okay, something like this. Alright. So now we got this, and this should be easy to work with, because it's already mostly unwrapped. Now it's doing some warping in here that we want to fix if we can. There we go, a little bit better. But we want to keep the shape overall. Hey, we got a race! Let's see who's in this time. We got Boxy, we got Dave, the generic mesh, and we got Marina. I will say that the box is in the lead, but we never know. Okay, now it's very much in the lead. There we go. Boxy wins. I've been thinking about other mini games to make. So maybe we will dedicate one stream to that sometime soon. Yeah, something like this. Alright. Next thing is adding some shadow to this part of the arm. So let's see, we got the colors in here, so let me see. Yeah, we can use this. Or even have a little part just for this. I think that would be best. Let's do things.
Yo Molgato, drink some water.
Thank you, Repuccino. Doing that right now. Also, hi and welcome. Oh my god. F in the chat, rip me. RIP. I think I will actually have like a big
I've got a good joke for you.
section here.
Who won the neck decorating contest? It was a tie.
Oh my god. This joke has been sponsored by the Norwegian. Been thinking I want to change some things about the stream, make a new UI, make a new version of the model that fixes some issues that this one has. But I've been having so little energy lately. So we'll see. Yeah, exactly. I got tiny. That's exactly how I feel. I want to do things the best way I can, to always put my best effort. Let me see, because I want this to be close. To have everything more or less lined up. There we go. So we do something like this. And maybe actually I think I will do something different. I will make all of this a seam, so I can get rid of this and actually unwrap this whole part. Yeah, so we can have more details. Let me see, where are we standing? Alright, so this is the bottom part. There we go. So with this we got kinda the shape. But it's a little bit too details. Too little detail. Maybe we need a little bit extra resolution. We'll see. Also, hi, it's Ben Nico. Hi there. Happy to see you here. So let me see. I will just make this bigger. I think that's what I do. Like over here, something like this. So you can have a little bit of crinkles and wrinkles. There we go, and we can even get a little bit of shine to really sell the texture of the material. There we go. The epidemic is hitting hard everyone, isn't it? Alright, let's try this. I think this will work way better. Yeah, exactly. Way more detailed. Maybe we need a little bit less of a wrinkle in this part, so we can actually add shine instead. Oh yeah, I definitely should save. I think this works. Coming here, saving, way better. Now for this part of the arm, the good thing is we can actually, let me see, pick all of this. There we go. And do something similar. We will probably make another version of the texture just for this, though, because I'm seeing all of this shine and it really doesn't help. It really doesn't look the way we want. Although, to be honest, we can probably just do this. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's do things properly. Let's do it the correct way. Let's just pick all of this, move it over here, and we'll copy this and just work on it. Let me see from where to where it is. So it's about here to here. And for one, it's just this color. Well, we got a little bit of this. Then something like this. Something like this, I think. And then we got again shadow. We have a little bit of shine over here. We'll see. Okay, So we got this. And we have to change some things. In order to make everything fit. There we go. Something like this. And I'm thinking all of these I will just move together. Oh hey, a lot of squid! Hello there, and thank you so much. I'm truly doing my best with this model because it's so detailed. I want to make a good job. I think it can be a really good looking one, so I don't want to waste its potential, so to speak. There we go. And next part should be easier. This one just uses this same texture, just like the other one. I will always be in awe of the emotes that I see in here, because it shows such creativity. Each community has its own different emotes that they tell a different story. Alright, there we go. Next will be this part of the art that is super simple, just skin color. Maybe actually we can add a little bit of a highlight, of a shadow I mean, by doing this. There we go, way better. And next we need to do something for these little wraps. And the way I'll do it, I will... Let's see. It's not exactly white, it's a little bit gray. Go. It should be more like this. Alright. And I will try to actually deform this with UVs. And for that I will make this actually taller. There we go. Because now if I picked all of this in here, and just make it all conform to a grid. And I'll try to make it as regular as I can. There we go. Alright, something like this. And this can be more like this. I think this is a good way to do this. So this moves over here. And we slowly give it like a slant. Kinda like this. Yeah, I think this is like a good thing. I think maybe I will make it a little bit more subtle, like this. Go. Alright, something like this. So she's got like some bandages in there now. Maybe the shape can be a little bit more like this. And out of this we can simply give the correct color. It should be this one. There we go. Almost done with the arm now. Alright, so next will be this part of the globe, which we need a new part of the texture from. In fact, I think I will... Yeah, no, never mind. Something like this should work. We even got colors already. So we got this, a little bit in the middle, but I think we can actually add a highlight in this part instead of more shadows. Yeah, something like this. Alright, so all of this is just different colors. So I think I will pick all of this and subdivide them for now. So I can actually come in here and unwrap this automatically. There we go. Alright, and this is the other way around. There we go. Alright, so we need something like this for this part. And this can be something like this. And this comes like this. And now I'm thinking we actually pick this and do this. And this should be over here if we want things to be a nice gradient. So I just add this part in here. Something like this. What do you think? I think we did a good job with this part. I think it works pretty well for something so simple. And next is the torso. The torso is going to be a little bit tricky, but we'll figure it out. It won't be the end of the world. We'll start with the bottom. The bottom is easier because it's got only one different pattern, and what we'll do is cut in diagonal in here through the torso and apply a different texture for that part. And I will actually try and hide the jacket. There we go. So it will be easier to work with. There we go. And it is like from the top to the bottom. Alright. So we'll start over here. And cut like this. And I assume the other way around is similar. Maybe it will start going up from here. There we go. We mark a scene, all of this. And then over here we need this area. And it's the same color, but it has a gray underneath. There we go. And there we go. Because now all of this, okay, all of this, we can bring over here. And just make sure that everything conforms to this bottom part. Everything else is not important. There we go. And same with this part. Alright, we got the bottom ready. Now let's go for the top. And I will hide a lot of this. Just to make things easier to work with. There we go. So how should it look? It should have like, this part should stay the same. But this part should have a border in it on the top, and the other also, but it should have a border at the bottom too, and some strings in it. And I think I will also cut a little bit like this, so we can preserve a border in it. There we go. Alright. Now we can figure out how this puzzle looks. This one should come in here. These two are the same. I think they go over here. So all of this comes here, and this comes here. Except now this is more like this. There we go. Easy, not too complicated. It is a really detailed design, but I think we are doing a good job with all of the little details. So for this I will actually make a variation of this part. And let me see. Actually, I think I can make it work with one of those parts already. I can actually pick all of this I'm just coming here. And do something like this. There we go, with one of the parts. And the other should be fairly similar. Thank you, Tsunami. I don't think I always do a good job though. I just try, and sometimes it kinda works. Okay, so I think for the other one, let's see how this fares in detail. Let me see. This is comparing it actually the perfect size, so I won't modify it too much. It should be 3 pixels and that's about it. So I will actually come in here, move these 2 pixels and then move down. Something like this probably. Oh, I think I did a terrible mistake. There we go. I shouldn't move this part. This is the only part I need to move. There we go. We don't need as much space actually. And I think I can even do something like this. We'll see how this works. We'll tweak the UVs as we go. So in any case, we start with 3 pixels in here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bert. Also, hi, Aaron. And don't say that. And we all fail a lot. That's how life works. Okay, so this goes straight. This is like the first one. And then as we see, there is like another one. Oh, thank you for the follow, Aaron. Welcome to the mine. Hi, Bert. How's it going? And Shredder, hello there. Happy to see ya. Actually, it's not Mooncat. It's just an amalgamation from the English word mole, you know, like the animals. So I am a mole cat. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch the joke. Sorry about that. I am just so tired. My brain is not working at full capacity. And I think I will just make this area in here.
Yo Molgato, drink some water.
Drink some water, I will. Also, hi Dream, how's it going? Happy to see you in here. Okay, so let's see, how much should this be? Like this, probably. I think it's 2 pixels higher, yeah. And about this. There we go. Actually, 1 more pixel. Good to know, good to know. Now we kinda do this. And let's see how this works. Yeah, we need to make this closer. It's good in the border, but not in the middle. So maybe something like this. Way better, we can probably get 1 less pixel, or maybe we can just... There we go. Alright. And we can now fix a few details, like this part in here. There we go. We can actually go 1 more pixel, I think. Yeah, I think something like this. And I think I will do an interesting thing. I will go here to the middle. I don't know how to do this correctly is the question. So maybe this can come a little bit like this. Or maybe, yeah, I think this works a little bit better. Yeah, this gives us a nicer curve. And if I do this, it's even better. I think this is what we'll do. This works better. We can even make this go more in this direction. There we go. We add the anti-alias, and now we add this thing. And we will add like a simplification, I think. We will add 3 of them and add a little bit of shine. Maybe even some shadow. There we go. We can even move this over here. Yeah, something like this. I think this works. Blood Dragon? Oh, yeah, what you were talking about before. Blood is such a weird thing to draw. It can be real fun, but it's also always a bit of a challenge. Hi, Kakebushi! Hello there! Happy to see ya! How's it going? And now let me think, what else is asymmetrical in here? Oh, the game. Feel free to show it into Discord. By the way, for any lurkers and new people in here is our Discord. It's a little bit of a chill community. We share our work in there. It's really fun. Feel free to join if you want. Oh, I'm sorry. I am sorry. My brain is really not working at its best capacity today, so I'm being a little bit too literal. I'm sorry. I get what you mean what you meant to say. Yeah, getting blood drawn is not fun. I never had too much trouble with it, but I know for some people it's harder. Like some people have veins that are harder to pinpoint, or have a worse hematoma that lasts for longer. So I hope it goes easy for you today. I hope it's not too painful. Yeah, that's exactly the sound that my brain makes whenever I try to make a coherent thought. So let me see, what did I add? Oh yeah, we need to actually work on this part and to make this part different. And to add this little tooth thing in here and to remove this one. Okay. So many little details that are different in both sides. Yep, there we go. So only one now? One. Thank you, buddy. I will answer it right now. No, I'm crunchy. Maybe I should lower a little bit the volume of a few things. I always get surprised by them. Oh, you made one of those, Kagebushi? I gotta check. Is it on Blue Sky? Let me check right now. Let me see. Oh my god. I wish I was this fit. Let me show this in here for a second. This is like that'll mean you versus the guy she told you not to worry about. This is that guy. This is who I am going against. Oh my god, it's so cool. Let me show it to everyone in here. Chup. Look at this. I wish I was this fit. Gonna make it tiny and keep it in here for today's stream. And there we go. Maybe over here so we don't miss this panel in Blender. Thank you so much, really. I really appreciate it. Really, thank you so much, Kakebushi. By the way, do you want me to add it to the final rotation at the start of streams? I always ask for permission. Cool. We'll make sure to credit you and add you to the credits. Every single fan art has a little credits text over it. That way, when people see it and wonder who made it, like they can go and find you. Alright, so next thing is getting rid of this one. So we only have this one. There we go. And now, this one is interesting. Because in this side we should actually have just a darker green border. There we go, something like this. And all of this can come over here so we don't have that border. And now we can actually come in here and copy this part but we actually remove, let me see, contiguous, because I don't really want to get rid of everything else. Let me see, how do I do this? There we go. And I don't know how to do this in an easy way. I will just manually delete it. There we go. Oh, you also draw glass day. That's so cool. There we go. And there we go. So now I will add an extra bit of depth to it. Alright, so with this done, I can come in here and all of these edges, which by the way I will make come closer to the rest of the jacket, just a little bit. There we go. So I will again get this one, extrude, get them over here, and all of this I will use this new texture for them. There we go, and I think we can even make any of them to be two of them. Yeah, this works. Something like this. Okay, so since we only needed two, we can remove the others. There we go. Alright, but they are not the same size actually, so how to fix that? I will make them bigger. I will come back here and I will make sure that we use something similar. So this one is actually 2, so this one is okay. But this one is only about 1 and a little bit more. And this should come over here to fit. So this one comes over here. And this one is just like this, maybe. Yeah, that's more similar. I think this works better. We can even pick this one and just make it a tad smaller. There we go. Thank you, Squid. Thank you so much. Alright, so with this done, I think the only thing left is the back of the jacket. And the back of the jacket is interesting because we actually have a logo to add in here. So what I'll do is I will first draw the logo and let me open a reference for it. And as you can see, it's a very detailed logo. Well, so we'll make like a pixel art version of it. And it should be over here, I think. Let me see, how do I add text in here? Do we have a text tool? Because yeah, we do. It's, for some reason it has a different icon than usual. And let's just sink and swim. Hey, come on. Why is it not painting? What did I do? Oh yeah, I'm using transparent colors, of course. Thank you, Dave. I'm having a brain fart after another. Did I write it? Yeah, it's just swim. There we go. But what font shall we use? It's like... a very simple one. Let's see. A sprite is a good starting point. What did I do? Okay, whatever. I am hitting so many keyboard shortcuts. You cannot believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Like, seriously. Why am I selecting things in tiles? Aren't I in tile mode or something? Huh. I'm just like selecting tiles now. I don't know what I did. Let me search for it. I don't know what I did. In here. Let me see. I don't know. I am not sure what I did wrong. I cannot think anything. Maybe I will have to reset a sprite. Let me go at it. I'm sorry everyone. Okay, I got a good selection again. Okay, there we go. So we got the logo over here. And we're actually using double pixels, which I really don't like. So we'll do something like this. Alright. I'll open the logo again so we can actually see what we are doing. And it goes a little bit like this on the sides. So it does this. And it's also like this. Something like this. The eyes don't have dots, so we can get rid of those. And we actually have like half of them be the other color. They are also capital letters, so something like this, maybe. And we got a little bit of the lighter blue in here. Then we got like a little lifesaver. And this for the R. Let me see, how's this R? Something like this. It's a little bit tricky to get this to work in such a low resolution, but we'll do our best. So we got this. And maybe we can add like a lighter tone. Something like this. Next we got these two pieces of a rope. And it goes under the case, so we can move this over here. And something like this, I think. We can add a little bit of a shadow on it. And same in the other side. There we go. Next is the ship. Which should be the easiest part. We can actually make this a little bit bigger, now that I think about it. There we go. The bottom part is just gone over there. something like this. This can be a little bit more pointy because it's the front of the boat. Which has a different color. We got more Davecore music. There we go. And I will add a little bit of shadowing here. Not too much. Just enough for this to not look too flat. There we go, little bit of it. And next is the big shark around it. How big is it? Something like this. Yeah, something like this. And it's also a little bit in the bottom. It's got flappies. Does it go under the text? Not really. Okay. So it should be a little bit like this instead. There we go. This can actually come lower. And then we give it the interior color. Tube, then another tube, then diagonal. There we go. We can now add a little bit of anti-aliasing outside. Same over here. And same for the bottom. There we go. Hi Falcon, hello there, how are you doing? Happy to see you in here. Good, happy to hear that. I am fine, I'm finishing this little commission. It's very detailed, but it's been real fun to work on. Let's see. So it's a little bit like this, like it's broken. You can use this color in here. Yeah, something like this works for the teeth. And we just add some more teeth in here. And I think this is like a good approximation of the logo. We just need a little bit of water drops on the sides. Should be something like this. Little bit of shine, maybe. We can probably use this shine too in here. I think this looks pretty nice for such a small size. Hi Mapo, hello there, happy to see ya. Never mind any lark. I'll be happy to see you in here. Thank you, buddy. I I think this was an strangely hard part to work on. So I will lower it a little bit in here and just add a big green rectangle. And I think maybe we should add a white border to this. So if I pick all of these, invert the selection, and then go here and select this, I can now expand this by 1 pixel and just add this in here. Alright. Probably I should lower this a little bit more so it doesn't hit the glasses. Yeah, I think this should be enough. Alright, so with this done, I can actually come in here and let me see how big should this logo be. Maybe something like this. This is too big of an area maybe. So we will actually activate symmetry. and make the back a little bit bigger. So this way we can actually pick these faces, and they should actually be enough. Alright, let's see. There we go. I think this works. Sink or swim. You can even maybe lower this a little bit. There we go. I think this is the way we do it. Just making sure that we don't have poking geometry. There we go. Now this one shouldn't be visible. There we go. So with this we got the whole body texture done. So let's see if we need to actually fix some rigging, because we subdivided the arm a whole lot. So let's see. If we pick this and then this, and come here to wave paint, we can probably paint this completely red. Maybe this should be over here. And this should have a bigger width. There we go. And maybe a little bit over here too. Fixing things a little bit more. Maybe adding a little bit of the shoulder to this part. Not sure. Alright. So we can actually add a little bit to this part too. There we go. This one seems to work pretty well, so I think we leave it be like this. And I will save and drink some water and think about what's the next step. Because I think before we go on expressions, I will add a little bit of physics. And I will duplicate all of the faces that have only one side. Well, actually not yet. First I will do the physics. Physics are important. So I will add a bone over here. And parent it here. Something like this, yeah. And this will be arm ribbons.r, and it will go to hidden. Then we will come in here, and here we will add another one. And this one shall be parented to this one. And we'll call it like zipper_n.r. I think this one goes to hidden too. What's next? This one's, I think we will add physics to this one too. Alright, keep after it, and this is next ribbon.l. And I think for physics we need like an extra one, so I will add it to tip.l. These two go to hidden, and I will symmetrize it. No, same with this one. Tip.r. Tip.r. And another thing I want to do is make sure that this has like a rest position. Although we can do that in Unity, so whatever. Alright, so with that done, we parent it again with empty groups. And we can again go to weight paint. And we do something like this, so it kinda moves but keeps the base. Same with this. Let me see, because it's a little bit hard to paint without affecting other things. There we go. Right. Just to make sure that the mirror is working. There we go, it is working. And I think we can actually now add the same but for the hair. So let me see. This is still part of the hair that goes to the side. Now over here we can add yet another one. Goes over here. This has a tip, of course, I forgot about that. This can probably come over here. Her front one, her front two, her front three. And all of these are hidden. What else? Maybe a general one for the back of the head. There we go, 0 and 0. Hair back. And hair back tip. Those go to hidden. And they are already parented. And finally, I think we can add one for this part of the hair. Hair top .L, or actually .L is not necessary. Hair top, parented to this one, and hair top tip. I'm not going to have it. Alright, and I think I will duplicate it for the other one. There we go. Hair top 2. Hair top 2 tip. Hey, look at her go. Thank you, Dave. Actually, I will change the names. Hair top B1. Hair top two. And now, hey, what's this combination of redeems? We are getting everything at once. Let me see. We got Pangoblin, Baltobla, Little Norwegian Sandboxer. Hey, is it me or is Baltobla like real good at this game? It's always going for the win. There we go. Baltobla wins. That was quick. Thank you, Shredder. It's such an interesting redeem we got in here. Alright, and this one is just a tip. So this one is hair top A1. And this one is hair top A2. And this is a tip. Alright, so with this done, I think I will reparent things with anti-groups, and then we can wave paint again. Right now the head has everything, so we will slowly change things. We will hide the head and the neck and the chest, so they are not in the middle. There we go. So now it should be a little bit easier to work on this. So let me think. If I add like a border in here, and mark it with a crease. Wait. Mark it with a sim. I should be able to just select this part, right? Alright, so this makes things way easier. Alright, so all of these moves with this part. There we go, but then this part just moves like a little bit. There we go. You know what, doing things for the sillies is like the best way to do things. It's the best motivation. It's like the only motivation that will never leave you, no matter what. Right, so I get this part. And then a little bit over here. Just a little, like this. Send a picture. Let me check real quick. I'm always curious about those things. That is me too. Yeah, so now I think I will also make this completely red, just so it's easier to cascade down without the head getting in the way. There we go, getting everything completely red. Because now I can actually get this one and give a little gradient. There we go, same with the backs. So now if I move this, like we got a little bit of wiggle. And we can even add a little bit more going back. There we go. Works pretty well. Next is this one. Should be way easier than this part, to be honest. Something like this. And now something like this. So it kinda moves everything. And with this we can add a little bit more. Just a little bit. Alright. And we go for the next one. Painting the whole thing. So yeah, it works. I think we kinda got it. Last part is probably a little bit trickier. I think I will actually do a little bit of cheating to paint this. If I pick all of this, I can now come in here and just assign this and remove it for the head. There we go. So I can now simply paint over here. There we go. So now if I move this part, it kinda moves everything a little bit. Alright, I will now fix this bone position because it's kinda wrong. This is 2. And then this one is deep. There we go. So we start with this, getting just a little bit of weight. Then about halfway. I know it's kind of a boring part of modeling. I always say this. I don't know how I manage, but you know, it's interesting how making a model is comprised of so many different steps. All of them are crucial. Right, so with this done, I paint with a little bit over here. And this one can have a little bit over here too. So we can kinda move the hair a little bit. So there we go, we got the whole rig for the character done. Which only brings us to one last thing, which is expressions. And I don't think I will make all of the expressions here on stream, but we'll do the few more important things. Let's see. If I come here to a sprite, we got the face in here. And in this new frame we'll just... Hey Bacon! Dragon 17, Attack of the Flies Part 2. Hello there, happy to see ya. How's it going? Mr. Waitfall. For everyone who doesn't know it, Baconfish here is the dev behind Witchfall, Secrets of Emotica. Really cool game, really cool side-scroller platformer. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a sweet person. Really appreciate it. We are almost done with today's work. Actually, we are just going to add a few expressions and then we'll call it done for today. Prophetic, indeed. Hey, we got another race. Let's see who's racing this time. The Little Norwegians, Jam, Boxit, and the Punk Goblin. Let's see who's in here for the win this time. It's a really interesting race this time. Nobody is just taking the lead, everyone is just aiming around. It seems it's going to be Jam. There we go, Jam wins. Poor Jam also has a very low victory record. Hey, that's a sweet thought, Eel. I don't have little gatos in the planning right now. That's not really a goal of me. That's so much hard to make instead. So the first thing we are going to do is make her blink. Well, make them blink, I'm sorry. Force of habit. But that's not really an excuse, that's something I need to keep practicing. And I think their eyelashes should be a little bit smaller than the eyes to give it a really springy animation. There we go. And we got a little bit of shine that I always like to add. Because you know, it makes things a little bit more 3D. But we gotta make it white, because otherwise it will look very reflective. And we want a more natural look. There we go. I think we add this little border in here. There we go. Oh yeah, this song is so good. Like in general, Persona has such a good soundtrack. And this is not even one of my favorites of them all. There we go. So with this we got the blinking expression. If we come in here, we can actually reset the texture. It's not actually being reset. Why? Let me check the folder. Oh, it's saving them with numbers now. Okay, this makes things way easier. So we can actually come here to shading, and we can actually pick this one instead and set it to image sequence with only one frame, auto refresh, so now we can actually cycle through the images. Now material wise the mouth should use the same texture, so we will actually get rid of this one and use this one. There we go. So here we can change the offset now. There we go. And we can make them blink. Alright. Thank you, Bacon. Now, next thing we want to make is make sure that we can actually open the mouth and have it look okay. So let's go in here and let's make yet another frame. And in this one the mouth will be more open. It will be like 2 pixels up. And then do something like this. And now we can actually like do something like this. Because this is like the inside of the mouth. And it's transparent so we can actually get to see the inside of the model. Which we will add now, by the way. So with this we got the mouth to be open. And I will actually make the eye be the same as the open eye. There we go. So now in here, if we shift this, it's not really getting the new frame. Never mind, I will just reload this. There we go. So now, as we can see, the mouth is open, but it looks terrible because we don't have anything inside. So we will actually... And it is important to have backface cutting on. There we go. Alright, so we go here. And we want to actually add something inside. Let me see. Since this is the only area we will work on, I think I will duplicate this, merge to the center, alright, something like this. And I'm thinking, let me add some more topology. There we go. Because maybe in the inside we need something else. Maybe this should be added to. Maybe this is the line we need to work on. So this goes over here. Yeah, I think this is a good shape. It shouldn't be attached to the rest. There we go. So out of this now, we will go here, we will assign it to the body. And we probably need a part for it over here. So let's go back to a sprite, and here in the body we will use this color. And just make like a little area in here for it. Alright, there we go. We need to also make sure the normals are correct. There we go. and we should make this smooth. Alright, so now we actually have the inside of the mouth be correct. Finally, I think I will get this part, duplicate it, and flip the normals. So that way we can see the inside. And maybe we need actually a little bit more. We need the top too. So what I will do is get the cursor in here. There we go. Thank you, Kakebushi. And all of this should selection to cursor. Yeah, we got yet another race. We really are enjoying those today. Let me see. We got Little Norwegian Boxit, Punk Goblin, and Jam. And everything seems to point that Boxit is going to win, but we never know. It's thinking. And there we go, Boxit wins. It's always so fun to see this go for. I need to make more games like this. There we go. So now that we got this, I can actually lower this a little bit. There we go. And now that we got all of these, we can see the inside of the mouth from any direction. Can catch a break. it happens. I gotta say, with this now I get the appeal of the horse girl game. There we go. Next thing we also need to duplicate is this. There we go, so we got both sides. And with this I think we are done for today. I think I will work on the expressions off camera, so it can be a little bit more experimental, not worry about them looking weird on stream. And that way I also have something new to show later on. So what did you think so far? Did we cook with today's stream? Let me see. Thank you. Thank you, Tsunami. I will now go here, turn off the hidden buttons, and this is how the rig actually looks. So we don't have as many controls as it looks like, but it all works. So let's actually add like a cool little pose for the render. Actually, in the animation tab I have the controls, which is way easier. Let's make like a cool little pose and we can call it a day with that. Maybe something like this. I will hide the references too. We raise the shoulder too. There we go. Open the hand a little bit. Maybe twist her hips a little bit. Their hips. And they are a little bit bent this way, but the head comes like this. Maybe looking straight to the camera. Little bit of a twist. And if we turn their torso a little bit, they can look like this. And we can make like a cool leg pose like this too, like they are jumping. And about the tail. Something like this. This works. And we can even come in here. I will move this to fine tuning because we can move the jacket a little bit like this. There we go. Oh, and one thing we are missing actually, I just noticed. We got transparent faces in here that we need to duplicate too. This flip. There we go. Yeah, they are winner. That's absolutely right. Right. I think this is a cool pose. Now I will move the tail a little bit. Because with 5-6 it's a little bit tricky to get the pose you want. There we go. This works. In fact, I will come in here, copy everything, and create a new action, and this will be pose. There we go. So we don't actually lose this pose. Even if we come to T-pose, we still have everything. So now I will hide the armature and there we go. I think this is today's work. I think we did a great job. Actually, let me tweak things a little bit. There we go. Alright, no we don't have it peeking from the behind as much. There we go. What do you think? Did we cook? Oh, more things that we forgot to flip around. How come? There we go. There we go. Now we are actually done. What do you think? I think we can be happy with the result. Alright, so I think with all of this in mind, I can simply go to the just chatting scene for a second and thank you all for being here. Because really, I really didn't expect like too much movement today. I started today very low on energy.
Yo mo gato, drink some water.
Okay, drinking some water. Thank you, Tsunami. So yeah, I really didn't expect much from today. I started like with a bit of a low mood. I don't know, say. Things have been weird lately. I'm trying my best, but sometimes my best is not enough. Hey, thank you. But hey, we can always keep trying. That's the best we can do, and that's actually the only thing we can do, and that's what we'll do. And I'm very proud of all of you for doing your best. Just like I hope you are proud of me for trying my best. That said, let's go with someone real cool today. We'll go with Alpec. Alpec is the dev behind Tiny Life, which is a Sims-like pixel game. It's real cool, it's real interesting to see. And they're starting to stream lately, so let's go with them, let's give them a very nice welcome, and let's be nice and just say hey, okay? Apart from that, thank you, and see you the day after tomorrow, okay? Bye!